So, it's a little crazy. I'm going to eat some mints out of a tin shaped like Hello Kitty as Paul Stanley. Nothing wrong with that, right? Seems normal. Happy Wednesday! We are dropping Jesse off for a little bit, and Mary and I are going to go to Spirit to check out what new stuff they may have gotten in. We need to get Halloween costumes because we're going to Mickey's Not So Scary this year. We don't know what to dress up as. I'm leaning towards either Jack and Sally or maybe Wayne and Garth. I don't know. Oh, speaking of Halloween, look what came in the mail today. We just picked up the mail from the box and we got our passport annual pass holder notice from Universal. So they're telling us all the good details that I already learned 2 days ago at the media event for Halloween Horror Nights. Which, by the way, I'm going to go back down to Universal tomorrow because I know that they put a bunch more props out on the street for the scare zones. And we want to be able to see what we can film for you guys before the event goes live. Well, the sun is starting to set. On the positive side, it's really pretty. On the negative side, it's only 10 after 7, so it means the sun's going down earlier and earlier. That's a total bummer. We are back at Spirit. Let's see what they got this time. Well, so much for Spirit. Who the hell closes a store at 7 o'clock at night? I'll tell you who. Spirit. Since Spirit was closed, we came to the next best thing that we could possibly think of. We're going to do some people watching at Walmart. And look at this. We're not even here 5 minutes, and Mary got a little head. Of course, the reason why I had to say head is because it says skull head. What else would the skull be from? This is perfect for Mickey's Not So Scary. Walmart actually has something cool. This is cool. That's not too bad either. Yeah, just keep staring. I like it. Look at these cupcake decorations. These are pretty cool too.
Oh, look at they got little bows.
And this is the unfortunate byproduct of Halloween. I hope we're not home this year because I hate giving out candy and then keeping the rest. I try to give everything away and then some because I don't really need to be eating any candy. Except Mary already found some. So I see what's coming home already. Look, I feel like this shouldn't be a selling point. The cream has gone green. Ooh, do you think this will fit me? It's 13 bucks, look at that. You get a full costume and mask. It's like a throwback to the old Ben Cooper days. You got the Inquisitor here too. I mean, for real, why is this $13 and all the other kids' costumes are like 20 or 30 bucks? I don't think the people that made this shirt understand what a selfie is. So not that you can see anything here because the camera is just not equipped for that type of low light, but the stars are incredible here today and the moon is unbelievable tonight. So what we were trying to show you up there in the sky is that it is incredibly filled with stars. Not like the stars just appeared tonight, but it is super clear outside, and when folks normally ask what's the difference between living in New York and living in Florida, at least in Florida, on clear nights like this, if you have a telescope, it's unbelievable because there's so much to see up there. And of course, this guy decided to join me right at the right moment. We're going to go inside, eat a very, very late dinner, and watch Alien vs. Predator Requiem because we need to catch up. You know what I like about buying Blu-ray discs and DVDs? When you buy them, and they have commercials or trailers before the movie starts and you can't fast forward them. Like, what the heck? It's always nice to see quality actors in these movies. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the TV show Joe Schmo a few years back. Apparently one of the main characters that we were just introduced to was from the Joe Schmo show. The guy who was Hutch, and now he's playing a pizza guy. I had to look it up online. It's David Hornsby is the actor. Not that it really makes much of a difference because in the grand scheme of things, I'm not really watching this movie for the actors.
Hey, the small alien came out of the big dude, and the big alien came out of the small dude.
You know what I like about watching this movie? Jesse's watching there. Mary's watching there. And Sammy is watching the movie too. He's very interested in it. Check out how intense Sammy is watching this movie. I don't know what's got him so intrigued. So far, it's just total mayhem. I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of death and screaming and something. No one is safe. Women, children, even babies. This movie is much better than the first one. So apparently we're getting to a culmination in this film where we are hitting like a Lethal Weapon type of ending where folks are fighting out in the rain. Well, not folks, they've got an alien and we've got a predator. They're the last two men standing, and instead of using their powers, we're gonna have a fist fight. Because that makes sense. Well, that's over. Here's my thoughts. It was a lot more action oriented. Everybody pretty much dies, which is pretty cool. But they spend time building a couple of characters here and there that literally die like 5 or 10 minutes later. So that doesn't make a lot of sense. You had a ridiculous battle scene at the end where the alien is like fist fighting the predator, just like, you know, every classic action movie you've ever seen in your life, you know, where the hero and the villain need to fight each other in the rain, mano a mano, as Mary said, fist fighting. But I think the first movie we gave like a star or a star and a half. This one I might give 2 stars, except the ending is incredibly ridiculous. And now we go for the Mary scale.
Same as the first one, 1.5.
1.5. No better, no worse.
Same.
What was your favorite part of the movie?
The end.
As you can see, Sammy grew tired of watching the Predators as well. And on that note, I think it's time to sign off for the day. I'm sorry the video was all over the place. I had planned to go to Spirit and hopefully find our Halloween costumes for Mickey's Not So Scary, and things just didn't work out that way. Who would think that Spirit would close at 7 o'clock? What store closes at 7 o'clock? Tomorrow after work we'll be going back to Universal to check out whatever's changed so far in the street experiences and to see if we can get any more sneak peeks at any of the houses maybe in the background and see what's wandering around or who's wandering around, and we'll get that on video for you guys. And I think Friday we'll probably head back to Spirit again and check things out. So I was blown away by all of the new subscriptions over the last couple of days. I think a lot of folks came over from the Tim Trackers channel, which I greatly appreciate. So hopefully we don't disappoint you guys or let you guys down. As well as a lot of folks came over because of the coverage we did at Halloween Horror Nights, which is really super cool because we plan on covering Halloween Horror Nights, or at least going there, very often. At least for the first 3 weeks we've got the Frequent Fear Package, or Russia Fear Package, which is basically like almost every night for the first 3 weeks, and then probably after that we may go back once or twice as well as we get closer to Halloween. But we plan on doing the Halloween Horror Nights a bunch, possibly Hollow Scream, and then there's a couple of local houses that we'll get to during the Halloween season as well. So if you guys are into that stuff, we're going to bring you along for everything. So on that note, thank you again for all of the subscriptions. Thanks for all the comments. They're super awesome. Thanks for all the likes, and treat others where we want to be treated, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.